We are back for another day of sports betting this April the 30th. In this video I'm going to share with you my top 3 bets for the football today. As you probably guessed, we're mainly going to be looking at the UEFA Champions League game between Barcelona and Inter Milan, but we do have some add-ons from the English division. Going to quickly recap yesterday's video, as I do on every single video. I don't hide from no losses. As you can see, I update my record daily in every single video. We've been crushing it the past couple of months. We hit a little brick wall the past week, so we went 1 and 2 yesterday. That added play into the comment section that I mentioned in the video cashed, but those 2 bet builders just really frustrating. So Arsenal concede in 4 minutes, the first time so far this season in Europe they conceded within 10 minutes, and the corners in that game was just disgusting. I don't want to keep going on about it. The amount of opportunities for a corner to be placed, for it not to be, was just mind-boggling. The projection for that game was 14. I think it landed on 3 or 4. I turned the game off after about 80 odd minutes. It just frustrated me. But I do like the look of these 3 plays that I'm going to share with you in this video. I've kept it as minimalistic as possible. I've used the 3 methodologies that I like when looking over sports plays. So we've looked at the standard data, we've looked at the projections and the hit ratios, and something that I like to call the situation. So I've really gone in deep on these 3 plays that I've got for you today. I haven't chased no odds. The odds are just under W money. I'm fine with it though. I'm completely fine with it. I'm trying to get winners today and make some cash. I'm going to place 100 on each betting slip, which I will show you those betting slips in just a second. Like I said, as you can see, I keep an updated record, so if you appreciate transparency, honesty and results, feel free to subscribe. Please do not take any tips off any sports tipster on YouTube that does not keep a track record of their wins and losses. There's a reason why they don't show you that. It's because over the long run you would have lost money if you placed all of their bets. There's a lot of fake so-called tipsters on YouTube. Just because they got a big following, it doesn't mean nothing, I promise you. But let's just get into the purpose of this video today. I'm going to analyse and break down the main sections in the Barcelona and Inter Milan game. So if you don't like informative content that provides value, then go back to TikTok. Your brain is fried bread. Let's start with the first bet. As you could see there, only 2 sections. Barcelona win under 7 cards. Now we move on to the second bet. We got Blackpool and Birmingham game, simple, over 0 goals. Then we move down to the Barca and Inter game, under 3 goals in the first half, under 2 corners, first 10 minutes, no red card. The last bet builder of the day, Barcelona v Inter, no penalty, with an add-on from the Mansfield and Peterborough game, under 5 goals, under 13 corners. I'm just going to talk about the lines in the Barcelona and Inter Milan game, because that's the main game that we're going to be focusing on today to gain some value. This is going to be a really interesting game. Personally, I think Barcelona are going to win the competition. They've been on fire in Europe and in the league all season long. Inter Milan are coming off the back of 3 losses. They have not been on a great form in those 3 past games as well. They've only managed to score 0 goals. They've literally not scored a single goal in the past 3 games. They have played 1-0 loss to Roma, 3-0 defeat to AC Milan, and Bologna a 1-0 defeat playing away. Barcelona, as usual, they've been doing great. They've been doing really good. They're coming off the back of 3 victories, beating Real Madrid in Copa del Rey, and a 1-0 victory over Mallorca. I've been to that city, it's very beautiful. And Celta de Vigo, they beat 4-3. Their input in regards to volume with goals so far this season, Barcelona absolutely sensational, playing away and at home. They're 64% better in terms of goals scored compared to Inter Milan. and they are 30% better in terms of goals conceded. Goals conceded in the first half. Barcelona really low, 0.3. Inter Milan as well, they've been defending really good in that opening 45 minutes throughout the entire of the season. Past 3 games they've been a bit cold, but they average 0.2 goals conceded in the first half. The projected amount of cards for this game is 3.5. You see it a lot in knockout games in UEFA Champions League. Players tend to be more cautious just so they don't miss the following games later on in stage. Referees as well will give a bit of leadway when it comes to handing out cards. The average percentage when putting both teams' percentages together for a first half clean sheet, you're going to like this, is 75%. That's as high as you're going to see that for a first half average in the clean sheet. So I really do fancy that under 3 goals in the first half. I think the first opening 45 minutes is going to be controlled. There might be a goal, there might be 2. I'd be very surprised if there was over 2.5 goals in that first half. The under 2 corners in the first 10 minutes, when putting both teams' averages together, has a 92% hit ratio. So I really do like that. Both teams have not really been scoring much from the corner flag this season, so there's no reason for them to try and force a corner in that opening 10. They'd rather put that ball in the middle of the field. I'm going to be advising to stick 3 units down on all 3 of these plays. Let's get a sweep. Let's get back in the winning ways. We need to get to 200 units as soon as possible. I've broken over 200 units the past 3 seasons. Season's now starting to come to an end. I did have a 2-month break, bear in mind. And personally, when I was sports betting on my own in that 2 months, I made over 40 units, but I didn't add that to my total that you can see in the video. Like I said at the beginning, no BS content, don't hide no losses, everything's out in the open for you guys to see. So if you appreciate that, feel free to subscribe, but I will catch y'all in the next video. We will be hopping back on the NBA, because we've been, I wouldn't say cold, but just we've not had a great week in the football, which is where I specialise. I'm putting all my energy and time and effort into the football. Let's hit a 3-0 today. Put me in a good mood, and I will get back into the NBA playoffs, which we are in profit for so far this season. So peace, catch y'all in the next one. Hope you have a good day. See y'all later.